That worked out pretty
Check,
good.
check, check.
Oh, whoa, check. Mark, can I hear your voice real quick?
Hey.
Yeah, we're with Marc Roberge of O.A.R. fame. I didn't think that was actually going to set the mood, but it put me in a real good mood to talk about what you're doing new away from O.A.R. It's a little bit confusing, but it sounds really cool. No, I mean seriously.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
I mean I haven't seen it yet because this is the first time you've been in Ocean City Performing Arts Center tonight at 8 p.m.
That's right.
However, I was reading some material and I kind of paraphrased it that they say that classic country troubadours are your main inspiration behind this. That seemed like an approved, an authorized article.
It is authorized. Okay, so check it out. The story goes like this. We started out making songs in the basement. The band goes on to do amazing things, continue to do these things, and we're having the best time ever. So a friend and I are sitting around, an old friend, one of the oldest friends we have. We're sitting around talking about, man, wouldn't it be cool to just jump in the car and just drive and do gigs with one guitar, no production, no nothing, and just play. And we said, okay, let's go do 4 or 5 of them. We fixed up some things. We're going to do the anthem here. We're going to do this here and do that. And we get in the car and start driving. And Aaron Cameron, who's my best friend, he's in the car and he's like, check this song out. Check this song out. Check this song out. I was like, yeah, I don't know country music. I don't know that. He's like, listen to this one. Listen to this one. Listen to George Strait. Listen to the Troubadour. And when I heard Troubadour, I thought, oh my God, that's my life. Like those lyrics are really hitting home with me. And then I started thinking about songwriting and how we came up with these songs and the stories and the things we base our songs on was like our reality, but we'd spin it into stories, mostly about driveways, bonfires, backyards, front yards, hometown, our experience. And it seemed to be there were a lot of threads there. So I found comfort in the storytelling. And I said, wow, I really want to continue this tradition of a guitar or piano, whatever, and a single voice and just sit there and try to tell your story and entertain some folks for an hour and a half. Like, that's a challenge.
Yeah.
It's really hard to do. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for me, it's confusing probably, but for me, it's not. It's just every day I wake up, I'm trying to write or learn or read something interesting about a person and write a song about it. It's a constant thing. So this is a way for me to just constantly do things. Yeah. And the band in no way is affected in only positive ways because we continue to grow and explore new territory as well. And I think that's just all you're supposed to do. If you have the job of being a musician and you're lucky enough to like be able to do that, it's a disservice not to explore.
Yeah.
So that's my spiel.
We're talking with Marc Roberge from O.A.R. We'll be back in just a couple minutes.
Live music right here, right now on Ocean 98.
The legendary Carousel Resort Hotel, oceanfront on 117th Street, has everything for the perfect family getaway in the off-season. With an indoor ice skating rink, indoor pool, game rooms, fitness center, and 3 restaurants. CarouselHotel.com.
Call 5 Star Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling today and ask about our Superstar Maintenance Agreements. We are a York certified comfort expert, specializing in repair and replacement of all brands of heating and AC equipment. Call 5 Star at 888-785-8088.
Stop by Baywater Trading Company on Route 50 in Hebron for fresh baked donuts, bakery items, and locally grown produce such as heirloom tomatoes, rainbow carrots, sweet potatoes, bib lettuce, and so much more. The market is open Wednesday through Sunday. BaywaterTradingCompany.com.
Pit and Pub in Ocean City specializes in house-smoked meats and more. Full menu available until 1 a.m. nightly. Every Friday, enjoy half-price burgers and $1.50 natties all day and night. Pit and Pub Ocean City, smoking the beach since 2010.
In 2022, the professional bull riders made history by bucking bulls on the beaches of Ocean City. In 2023, we're bucking back. The PBR returns to Ocean City June 2nd through 4th for the PBR Ocean City Secrets Classic. Get your tickets today at PBR.com or etix.com. Get them while you can. And find out what it means to be cowboy.
Hi, this is Brent Poffenberger of the Cottage Cafe in Bethany Beach. It's Friday, so that means it's our famous Friday fish fry. Choose from cod, flounder, or combination of the two, and served with your choice of 2 sides for only $20. Don't forget, every Sunday starting at noon is our famous roast turkey dinner, served with bread dressing, gravy, and 2 sides for $16. Cottage Cafe, located on Route 1 in Bethany Beach. Don't forget to order online at cottagecafe.com.
At the Institute of Aesthetic Medicine on 611 in West OC, we offer laser treatments to remove and reduce fine lines and wrinkles, hair, age spots, acne, tattoos, facial redness, and much more. IAMOC.net.
Live LIXX is sponsored by the ABC store on 50th Street in Ocean City, Maryland.
That's right, Magellan. This hour of music sponsored by the ABC store out there in Area 51 from the Secrets campus. They've got that chocolate bumbleberry vodka along with the Secrets distillate. What? We brought some jugs up here. What did you bring up here to give to Marc Roberge?
Yeah, we have the, what do we have? The orange vodka, the spiced rum, and the lemon drop vodka.
Yeah, that's courtesy of Secrets Distilling Company, one of the sponsors of this hour. See how lucky you are, Mark?
Yeah, I see it.
Like everywhere you go, you get gifts. I actually prepared some questions for you, being the novice that I am, and I do have a couple that I want to ask you before you get too far away from some real basic stuff. Being a Rockville guy, being a Maryland guy, that means you came up going to obviously 930 Club. Did you make it over to DC Space? What were your spots back in the day?
For us, we had we got super lucky early on. This gentleman, Josh Antonucci, very, very great promoter in the D.C. area, has gone on to do amazing things in Atlanta. But he had his eye on us very early on and had us playing in places I don't even want to speak out of turn. I mean, we were young. We're playing in D.C. and we just kept doing it.
You weren't 21.
Yeah, we weren't.
I gotcha.
And we had those types of opportunities to open our eyes to live performance. Also, a biker bar in Albany, Maryland, gave us an opportunity to play on Thursday nights, Thirsty Thursdays. I mean, the teachers were there. It was nuts. And we had those experiences until we got our dream gig and we were in the 930 Club IMP family. Once we had entered that world in the Washington, D.C. area, we knew we were in good hands. Seth Hurwitz and everybody over there does an amazing job. So once we got involved with the local scene and found our place, regardless of where we ended up going in our careers and things, we always had a system back in D.C. that would connect with our fan base and provide like a really nice venue and experience for them, because it's unfortunate if you're playing somewhere that can't provide that for your fan base, and then you not only have to sell it with your music, the venue has to.
Yeah, we were lucky in the DC metropolitan area that everything evolved nicely. Things grew with the pace of the people, more or less, I'd say. Now you've sold out Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, we had an amazing experience. Our first time, they said, "Hey guys, we're going to play the theater at Madison Square Garden. This is a 7,000 person place," and we were beyond ourselves excited. We couldn't wait. Well, the tickets sold really quickly, and they said, "Guys, guess what? We get to go into the big room, but we're only going to do half of it. We'll put curtains up in the middle of it." We couldn't care less. Of course, we're excited. Then the tickets started going, and then they said, "You know what, guys, we're going all the way in the round, every ticket in the place." We got to experience that 3 times, and it was something that we filmed for a movie. Because
3 nights in a row or 3 separate times?
3 separate times
okay.
over the years, and we filmed it for this movie, and just so that we had proof that this happened. This is prior to, I think, Instagram, everything, right? So we do have proof of this. It's not just old folklore at this point.
Well, but this is the 2006, 2007 era? Is that?
Yeah, like 2006, 7, 8, 9-ish, around there.
I've heard the album, but I've never held it in my hands because of digital. Is that an actual real thing? Or you know what I'm talking about? It's Alive in Madison Square Garden 2007?
Yeah, we made a DVD. We had a movie premiere in movie theaters.
Right.
It was nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I hate to be such a Joe about it, but honestly, digital screwed things up. I mean, in the olden days, that's something you would have sat on and opened up, sat on the couch.
Oh, we're lucky we survived it, man. The switch over.
Do you print? Do you get vinyl printed up? Is that
we do?
Part of the program?
Have vinyl.
Okay.
We try to provide everything that we would like as a music fan.
Yeah. You're old enough. You grew up with albums. That was part of like reality, right? Not a phase you're going through.
Yep. Mac SE, my first computer.
Hey.
Yeah.
We're talking with Marc Roberge. It's Ocean 98. Do you have? Oh, we have a peanut gallery in the studio. We got DJ Magellan's always here. We've got Ken, and we've also got Tony, Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
What do you think about what do you think about Marc Roberge?
It's great.
Yeah,
I'm meeting somebody that I've been listening to for 20 plus years now. He's a cool guy.
Tony, I heard off air you said you had a question for Marc Roberge. I feel
talking to the mic.
Obligated to let you ask Marc a question if you'll be kind enough to answer it.
You told me to come up with a question, and I thought, let me get a good one.
Pull the curtain back, Tony.
I thought to myself, growing up in the same place you did, coming from Rockville, Maryland, I remember when I said, "Oh my God, you guys made it." I was wondering when you said to yourself, "Oh my God, guys, you were kids when you started doing this." And everybody has that dream, but when to you were you like, "Hey, we're here, we made it. This is, so that was my question."
That's a really good question. I've had multiple moments like that. The first one to very recently, because I'm really trying, and not trying. It's just such an amazing thing when things like this happen that it would be crazy not to feel like, oh my God, we made it. So the first one was when we went away to the Ohio State University. We'd left Maryland on purpose to go to the biggest school we could get into, the one with the most bars, the most people. We applied to Ohio State and Texas. We got into Ohio State. We went there. We couldn't get booked in local places. We kind of pissed somebody off somewhere along the way, but I go to the local person who runs the show, and very nice person, by the way, but I said, "What's your night at this great place called the Newport?" I loved it. It was classic. It was famous. I said, "What's your night that's the worst night? When can we get in there?" There's times when they're not making any cash. They'll say, "Take it over Monday night, whatever it was. We rent it out. We'll pay you and then charge tickets." So we had to prove our concept in Columbus, Ohio, by renting out a venue, selling our own tickets at the door. We ended up selling this place out over and over and over again, and that was when we realized we had made it on our own terms. Then got put into the system locally and really had a lot of great friends there and grew regionally from there, and Napster, really made that happen when
Napster blew you guys up. Is that how that went down?
Yeah.
I remember '96 when Napster was huge. I remember when you popped because my tattooer actually calls me and goes, "There's this new band in Rockville, O.A.R." I was like, "What's
Crazy,
that?" And
yeah.
that's when I found out about you guys. And I definitely pirated your stuff.
Yeah.
Because it was just the call of the day.
I'll tell you, Napster was our huge booster. Our music was getting all over the world, and we would follow it, and then we go on tour. So we were in college. We'd get in the vans and planes and just go out on tour for 3 days a week, go to school for 4 days a week. And our manager was my brother. Our record label was independent. And then you got Atlantic Records. Everyone's coming to sign you. You got Sway coming to Ohio State to do a piece on you on whatever show that was. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay, we made it. So that was level, I guess, intro to touring musician world. And then you go on tour, and then 10 years goes by, and you're slugging it out. And then you reach a new little area where you're playing consistently X, Y, and Z, whatever your version of that is, and you feel, okay, we made it. Made it becomes bought yourself more time. That's what making it is. So making it the first time is like, damn, we're in the door. Then you got to earn it for the next 30 years, and that's what making it is to me now. Is just is working.
The thing for me was just like Swab had said. As I was a kid, we got a cassette from. I went to Rockville High School, just down the street from you, and so it was, hey man, these guys and they're killing it, and you burn out the cassette playing it because you loved it and it was great. And years later, I'd graduated high school. I'd moved to Hawaii. And I'm sitting in a bar after work one night.
I'm most impressed that Tony's just telling us his story.
And so I'm sitting in this bar one night, and I put you guys on in the bar. And this girl turns to me and freaks out. And she's like, "How do you know that?" And I'm like, because they're an island. They didn't hear you guys. They didn't really know you. This is 2003, 2004. And she's like, "I'm dating the drummer. We're on vacation. I can't believe anybody out here even knows this band." And so I'm just sitting there in a bar, and here's this person. And I'm like, here's somebody, and I'm bringing it over. And other people, just by dumb luck, I'm 5,000 miles away from Rockville, Maryland, and they know it. And, whether she was lying or telling the truth, who knows?
I think that's the key thing right there. Local boy, Rockville, Maryland, Marc Roberge, performing tonight at the Performing Arts Center in Ocean City. I don't mean to cut you off, Tony.
No,
we're going to play some music, and when we come back, we'll talk more with Marc. You're listening to Ocean 98.
lay down and rest here in my arm. Now lay down, lay down. The universe is ours, so lay down, lay down, lay down. Yeah. There was a time that was far away. I didn't know you, but I knew your name. So we would talk, I got nothing to say, but hear me now. You're like an angel that be just for me. God bless your heart, let your mind go free. But it's not me of today. Let's go home and lay down and rest there in my home. Now lay down, lay down. The universe has us, so lay down, lay down, lay down. Catch a teardrop, bleed the heart, masquerade in the world apart. From the mass, born loose, taking a run. Blessed angel that be just for me. Get to dream, there's so much to see. Yeah, it's loud, earth these days. Let's go home, I'ma put it down and rest there in my arm. Now lay down, lay down. The universe is ours, so lay down, lay down, lay down. I think it's over for a while. I'ma lay it down
The Entertainment Connection. Brought to you by Delmarva's premier pre-owned outlet, The Car Store.
For Friday, March 10th, Beach Barrels presents Sean Loomis and Pistol Whipped. Bethany Blues Lewis has Judy Sings the Blues. Big Chill Surf Cantina host Christine Havrilla. Bourbon Street on the Beach has Dave Sherman and Lennon Laricki and the Leftovers. Burn Wood-Fired Pizzeria stars Brew Brothers. Crab Cake Factory Bayside has Chris Button. Cross Street Tavern stars Fuzzbox Piranha. Harborside Bar and Grill in West OC host DJ Billy T. Hooked Up Ale House and Raw Bar presents Taylor Knox. Lighthouse Sound has Fun Friday in the Bar with the Belinky Duo. Ocean 98's live licks between 5 and 6 host O.A.R's own Marc Roberge and John Lampley. Pickles Pub has Beats by Styler. Purple Moose Saloon presents Vertigo Red. Rehoboth Ale House downtown Rehoboth presents Ray Roten of Bond and Bentley. Secrets 49th Street in the Bay has the Jimmy Milligan Duo, DJ Bobby O, DJ Tuff, and Kodo Nation. And the Sterling Tavern host Carly Twig.
The Entertainment Connection is brought to you by The Car Store. TheCarStoreOnline.com.
Atlantic Dental off Route 50 in West OC features a uniquely relaxing atmosphere full of many spa-like amenities to help you feel comfortable during treatment. They are conveniently located near the coast, and for over 40 years, they have provided the local community with quality dental care. They take great pride in offering family dentistry to support the needs of their patients and offer treatment for children aged 3 and up as well. Schedule an appointment today by calling 410-213-7575 or visit them online at atlanticdental.com.
Live LIXX is brought to you in part by the award-winning Secrets Distilling Company. Online at secretsdistilling.com.
Magellan, you know, we talk a lot about the Secrets campus, Secrets Distilling in the ABC store in Area 51 out in front of the Secrets campus.
We sure do.
But I don't think anyone's ever done this before. Would you like to take the honors?
I think I would.
Yeah, okay.
So we have a thing here, the Shell Brothers Great Customer Service Award.
Doesn't Leon work at Shell Brothers?
Leon does work at Shell Brothers.
Wasn't he supposed to come in the studio and
Matter
make
of
Marc
fact,
Roberge?
Yeah, so...
he kind of blew that, didn't he?
let me tell him real quick. So my best friend, actually, we were talking about the DVD. I had it on my house a couple years ago, and he's kind of fresh...
It's his birthday,
fresh
too, right?
off the boat. And he was blown away by this band, O.A.R. Never heard of them, never seen them.
Fresh off the boat.
Yeah, I mean, that's... Okay. And so he went out and he found it, he bought it, and he was playing in his house 24/7 for like 3 weeks. And he was going to come in today. It's his birthday. His name's Leon.
We love Leon, and we love his wife, Panda. She's great.
His car engine blew, so he didn't make it here.
It's his birthday, though?
Yeah, but he will be at the show tonight, so.
Oh, man, okay.
Yeah, he won some tickets somehow.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
happy birthday.
Dude.
Yeah, happy birthday to Leon.
That's awesome.
Well, the Shell Brothers Great Customer Service Award, where Leon works, we're going to give it away to Leighton today. And you're like, Leighton who? He owns the place. And also sponsored the PBR Ocean City Secrets Classic. Last year, bull riding came to Ocean City, and it was nothing but a fantastic success this year. It's been relabeled as the Secrets Classic. Tickets are available right now. That's PBR.com, etix.com. Head to secrets.com and link on through the PBR Ocean City Secrets Classic. They get the Great Customer Service Award. Even though we haven't had the 2023 because 2022 was so good, right?
It was.
All right. That's about it for us. We've got one last treat for you. Marc Roberge has been in the studio talking with us, sharing his thoughts on a whole bunch of different topics. He's out currently touring solo away from O.A.R., moving around, having warm, candid conversations. When I was reading that copy, I was like, I have never read more malarkey in my life. But after speaking with you, or listening to you speak, really, unbelievable. There are a few tickets available, not many, at the Ocean City Performing Arts Center tonight in Ocean City, Maryland. Come on out and find out what Marc Roberge is all about. He's going to perform a song for us right here, right now. You're listening to Live LIXX on Ocean 98.
There are few things pure in the world anymore, and home is one of the few. We'd have a drink outside, maybe running out if we saw a couple men in blue. But to me, so damn easy to see that my people are my people at home. Well, I've been away, but now I'm back today.
and there ain't a place I'd rather go. I feel home when I see the faces that remember my own. I feel home when I'm chilling outside some people I know. I feel home, and that's just what I feel. Home to me is reality, and all I need is something real. Hey. We're feeling alright, heading out there tonight, maybe off to a dark driveway. You see now, some feel bored, some are looking for more, but we all just decide to stay. Yes, we've got nothing to do, but when I look at you, I see someone that I know and I love. And just the crack of your smile made me stay for a while. From home, there ain't nothing above. In the end, we could only call our friends. That's something that remains to be true. In 1,000 years, after 1,000 more tears, I will find my original crew. 'Cause to me, there's nowhere else that I'd rather be. Sit right there, sitting in my home. On these long dark drives, on these roads every night. In my heart, I'm driving back home. I feel home when I see the faces that remember my own. I feel home when I'm chilling outside with some people I know. I feel home, and that's just what I feel, yeah. Home to me is reality, when all I need is something real. Home to me is the only reality I have left. When I need something real, I go straight home. I feel home, I feel home, I feel home, feel home, yes. It's in my blood, it's in my bones. It's every single place that we ever gonna go. Man, I feel right at home.
That worked out well.
Thanks, guys.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
Marc Roberge, thank you so much.